The reason the light is dim here is that I'm psychologically abused regarding where I look. I don't have liberty to even open my window for more light. Um, I left a message at the local homeless community solutions. Now with a different request, because at first I thought that if my son with me could simply relocate elsewhere, that could release me from some of the most extreme psychological abuse. Yet he's unavailable to get together with me with others for those plans. So I left a message asking for a lady to speak with a lady for transportations so I can go to Mexico. Unfortunately, the world is bad and reality there is corruption. So I was lied to for more than 30 years about the possibility of me being employed here and in a different a trade that is not, a trade that is very, very controlled, very regulated, so that any um, actual participation, willing participation on my part, only takes place, with me being fully aware, fully responsible for my words, my actions, my marketing. Here, I'm not in control in any of that, and anything else, you know, done without my permission has resulted in zero participation, willing or conscientious participation from my part. So, um, I've recorded a message for the uh, homeless solutions here in the community to help me um, with transportation to get across the border, seeing as I did not transport myself here. I was a child and I had begged to stay across the border, and I had my eyes shut crossing the border. And now that they're done playing their corrupt games, I've never been a willing participant in any game at all. So I find myself, you know, coping with my diseases, my endometriosis, my arthritis in what ways I could. And so I cannot make any payment. And the stress about not being able to pay for anything. And, even the TV earlier, they had hacks saying, well, she's living there rent free. And it's like, yeah, I went to work in 2023. The last time I went to work, I picked up some food for somebody and dropped it off, and they pay me like $3 to pick up. Like, say I went to Wingstop and then dropped off down the street, I get like very little payment for that. And anyway, so that was Uber Eats, and that was my last job in 2023. So that's what I'm doing to help. Um, I was very clear in the message that if I speak to a lady to start getting transportation, so I can get to a place where I could actually start planning to work. So thank you for listening, whoever you are that cares.